Newsflash, selling's hard. You've heard me say that before. No one's ever argued that with me, so I'm not here to pretend that you're watching this getting ready to argue with me. My question to you is, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to approach it? The easy way out is to whine about it and complain until you exhaust your commission guarantee or your 90-day probationary period and you go off and you find another job. But I'll tell you what, where the real professionals get going is when it starts to get tougher. And that's where your mindset comes into play. Do you believe enough in the solutions that you offer in order to push through the difficulty of prospecting, the difficulty of follow-through, the difficulty of customer loyalty building? How do you approach that journey? You have to embrace the struggle if you ever want to be good at selling. I'm not ever going to tell you any differently. And anybody worth their salt will agree with me. But what you need to do is fix your mindset before you get caught in a trap of complaining and whining and wishing it were better, or wishing you could get some help, or wishing you could have someone get hired to do the stuff that you don't want to do. That's not how this works. The only way that anybody has ever been successful in anything is by taking ownership and responsibility of the job and the tasks that they have in front of them and attacking those jobs and tasks. Your mission is pretty simple. You've got to connect with the people who you know you can help, and you need to demonstrate the value that only you can provide. There are a lot of ways that you can go about doing that, and those are topics for other videos. But acknowledge that selling is going to be difficult. Acknowledge that you will get some quick wins and you will have some that will elude you for an inordinate amount of time. But appreciate that the journey is worth going on, that the spoils are worth the fight, that the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, so to speak, is worth the trip to get there. And if you've ever looked for an actual pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, you see they're very, very hard to find. If you ever find one, let me know. So I want you to start this day, start tomorrow, start every day with the mindset that what you have in front of you is very likely going to be more difficult than you imagined, but that you believe so much in your ability to create solutions and address the problems and the goals that need those solutions, that it's worth that struggle to go and continue to fight the good fight. Do that. Your mindset will be better. Your results will be better because of that mindset, and your perspective with how you approach that difficulty, that approach of curiosity, that approach of taking the responsibility to find the different solutions, to find the different underlying mechanisms that are going to make you successful. And even when you lose, even when you don't win that deal, that project, that commission, understand that you've learned enough through that process to better prepare yourself to win the next one. Step back a little bit. Gain some perspective. Reinforce your own belief in why you're doing what you're doing, and you're going to have a ton more success and a whole lot of appreciation for what it took to get that success.